Hi, I'm Stephanie Laska. I lost 140 pounds and created Dirty Lazy Keto. Thanks for joining me here on the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and enjoy the show. Keto diet groceries on a budget. Can I put on my cool money hat for this topic? Because we're going to be talking about budgeting. Oh yeah, I've been waiting to wear this one. It's the money hat, people. We're going to be talking about keto diet groceries on a budget. And I'm going to head over to Walmart for today's podcast, today's video, to give you a bunch of tips on groceries that I think are a good deal over there. And it's more to prove the point that on keto, you don't need something fancy. You don't need to go to specialty stores. You don't have to go, to boutique stores or order things and farmers markets and this and that. You can if you want to. Don't get me wrong. But it's just not like you have to, especially with Dirty Lazy Keto. There's so many other options. So I went over to Walmart yesterday because I figured, Walmarts are everywhere. And I picked out the things that I like to buy usually at Walmart that I could recommend for you. I'm pretty particular about my groceries. During my journey of losing 140 pounds, I was always on a strict budget. We've got 2 kids. My husband and I sometimes were either on or off work, but we're always thrifty, super, and we get a kick out of it too. We kind of make it a game. We're not embarrassed by it. And so during my journey, I would tend to go to different grocery stores for different things. Do you guys do that too? Anyone else? Or is it just me? I know it's easier just to go to one, but I feel like there's one good price here and something else is a better price there. So I kind of just incorporate it into my day or my week, or we divide and conquer. But these are the items in particular that I tend to buy at Walmart that are quite affordable, that I think are the best price. So I'm going to show you all of these items. I've got coolers, I've got freezers, I've got so many things happening behind me. Seriously, I know. And hopefully it doesn't all thaw, because then I'd have to eat it all at, tonight, and that would be a little much. So here are my keto groceries on a budget. I'm going to start in my cooler. Reach down. Can you hear me okay? I think a lot of people are convinced with keto they have to buy specialty items, right? And here's an example, like the Real Good brand chicken nuggets. They think, if I'm on keto, I got to go buy frozen Atkins meals. I got to go buy these Real Good, chicken nuggets and all these keto labeled things, keto cereal. You don't. I just want to reassure you. If you're interested in some shortcuts like this, by all means, and you can afford them. I happen to find these at Walmart, and I think they're a good price. I know they can be hard to find, but you don't have to have those things. You can make your own chicken nuggets, okay? It doesn't have to be like from a frozen bag. Now, I will link up a video after this called Affordable Recipes where I show you how to make your own nuggets. So keep that in mind. That'll be next. But in the meanwhile, if you find things like this at Walmart, I think they're a pretty good price, and they can be fun just to incorporate into your lazy keto meal planning. Yeah? That way you're not like all stressed out all the time, always having to cook from scratch. It's kind of fun to have a shortcut. I'll admit it. But my shortcuts, you guys, they're a little bit different than they used to be. For example, a lot of people think, it has to be keto to be keto. No. Are you forgetting about just regular old meat? Right? At Walmart, I love to buy these Jenny O oven-ready, home-style, cook it in the bag. I am not joking. Cook it in the bag from the package meals. And it's freezer to oven in under 5 minutes, no thawing. How crazy is that? I love ideas like this. That way meal planning is stupid easy, super fast, no stress. And it makes so much food that it lasts for several days, at least in my house. Now that I have a teenage son, maybe not so much, because he eats everything in sight. But still, I try to make a lot when I cook. That way I have leftovers. So I found this to be the best price at Walmart. My local grocery store, it's kind of pricey. It's quite a bit more, actually. So I'm going to reach into this bag, too, and also share with you some dry goods. I go through a lot of ranch dressing because I'm really classy. And I happen to like the price and the taste of the Walmart brand. And it's large size, right? Serious. This is dirty keto. We do things that are crazy like that, right? Does any of you like the Atkins brand candy? Or I know I hinted about their frozen meals, but seriously, they have some pretty nifty shortcuts. They can be hard to find in regular grocery stores, but at Walmart, for example, I always find them near the pharmacy. So strange. Hello, keto people don't need to be near the pharmacy, but they must think that we are all diabetic because they tend to group these types of items near the pharmacy and maybe in like a diabetes type section. So if you're looking for them, I think they're a good price at Walmart if this kind of thing is important to you. Here's another fun item. Speaking of dirty keto, I know some of you will just be like, oh, the horror. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Look at these fun colors. Oh, I got one backwards. These are water flavor packets. They're powder. Yes, they contain chemicals. Yes, I know, you're right. They contain maltodextrin and terrible, awful things that will probably be my demise. But you know what? I need to drink water so I don't end up with any kind of dehydration symptoms. And yes, I drink regular water, but I also would like some flavored water. And yes, you're right. We can get other things, but these are fun. I mean, come on. Crush, Nerds, Skittles, and they're cheap. At Walmart, they're a good price. I also go to the Dollar Tree for those types of products. But, depends on where I'm shopping that day. Reaching down in my cooler again. All right, now I'm seriously, these are my groceries that I was like taking out of the fridge this morning. How many of you like non-dairy almond milk or non-dairy dairy alternative milk? Unsweetened, low carb? A lot of these options at Walmart are pretty cheap. And they basically, you want to look on your nutrition facts label. You're looking for a product that maybe has 1 or less net carbs per serving. And that's for a cup. Okay. So it could be almond milk, hemp, cashew. I don't know. What do you guys like? I personally just like the almond unflavored, unsweetened original. Pretty good. You gotta lean back to stick it in there. Oh, I know I should have put it up a little higher. Now, how many of you like jalapenos? Anyone? When I was buying this food yesterday, the cashier was talking to me about keto, and she's like, tell me a popular keto dish. And she was trying to wrap her head around it. And I said, oh, have you had jalapeno poppers? And she was like, oh, I love those. I'm like, then you would love keto, girlfriend. And she got all excited. So do you like jalapenos? Do you like spicy food? I like the hot sauce selection at Walmart. I also like their fresh produce. I think they're very affordable. And they're low in carbs. So, eat up. Lately, for some reason, I don't know if it's the pandemic, the post-pandemic, the shortage, the food trucks, the this, the that. It's like there's always some kind of excuse, right? COVID this, who knows? But for some reason, I haven't been able to find turkey burgers at my local grocery store. And then when I do find them, they're super expensive. I'm getting too excited. So I found turkey burgers at Walmart yesterday, and they were a really good price. And they had some on clearance, too, that were like the weird flavored, like onion, bacon variety. I don't know. I just get the plain ones. But they were a great price at Walmart, so I'm going to be picking them up there from now on. Let me reach in here and see what else. Grab a couple things. How about berries? Too often, I think, on the keto diet, folks say, like, oh, I miss fruit. I want apples. I want pineapple. I'm like, well, what about just some berries? What about strawberries, blackberries, star fruit? What about blueberries? I know they can be pricey at your local market or at a local, fruit stand, but at Walmart, these are cheap. And you get quite a bit. And you can also freeze them, right? Or buy them frozen. That's a great way to stretch your dollar. Now, I love deli meat because in a pinch, when you don't have time to cook, you can still get some protein. And you know what? My local grocery store is a little snotty or snooty or snobby with their deli meat, super pricey. So I go over to Walmart, and that's where I get my freshly cut, like deli meat chicken or pepperoni, salami, ham, turkey meat. All that kind of stuff is great in a pinch. Chop it up, add it to a salad. Use it to roll up and make little sandwiches, like unwitches. Very easy and a quick source of happiness on a budget because it's affordable. All right. Let me reach in here. Grab a couple more. I'm trying to go fast because I have so many things in my little pocket to show you. But I love these portobello mushrooms. And this is, again, another kind of fancy pants item that maybe at your regular grocery store are a little too expensive for your normal everyday, purchase. But at Walmart, I feel like these are very affordable. And it's a keto diet grocery item that I can make pizza with. I know. You're all, what, girl? I swear I'm going to do a whole episode just on that. Because I always show these on Instagram, at Dirty Lazy Keto, and people go crazy. You basically just scoop out all the nasty stuff on the underneath, and then you build it like you would a normal pizza with the low carb, no sugar added marinara sauce, and then your whole milk, full fat mozzarella cheese, and then toppings like pepperoni, onion, whatever you like on your pizza. Easy peasy. I'll do an episode on that if I still have them, because I want to eat them probably this weekend. Everybody knows that I'm like the cucumber lady. Seriously, I eat so many cucumbers. It's out of control. I eat the skin. I chop them up. I eat probably, I don't even know, like 6 of these a day, 6 cucumbers a day. The little ones, see, they're short. But I'm always munching on them. They just kind of keep me happy. I used to be obsessed with celery. That's another good item at Walmart. I like low-carb filler items like that aren't too expensive, that are easy to eat when you're driving and that keep well. Does anyone like the Premier protein drinks? Anyone? Because these are also coming in great flavors. Walmart's a great price to buy them. Here's strawberry. What flavor do you like? And if it's not Premier Protein, what ready-to-drink protein shake do you like? Can you share, please, in the comments? Because, I only have so much room here in my office. And people want to hear what you like. Someone told me the other day they had a banana one. Have you tried it? Because I have not. And I'm really excited about that. So if you've tried a different flavor, I have strawberry right here. Let us know in the comments if you liked it or not. And if you have a suggestion for a different brand. Because that way we can kind of steal ideas from one another. Sound good? Yes? You getting excited? I know. You're like, I can do this. I can do this. That's what my goal is here. I want you to feel like, you know what? This isn't such a stressful thing. I'm overthinking it. If you're like, oh gosh, I have to meal plan everything. I have to have this list, and I got to have a chart and do all the macronutrients. No, you don't. Slow down. Don't do any of that. Just make it simple. Remember, guys, I didn't have a pyramid and macros and a food calculator and all that garbage when I was losing my weight. I was just eating low-carb food, paying attention to how it made me feel, and then eating a lot of vegetables. Using fat to make healthy food taste better. Using protein at every meal, just having more common sense and listening to my body as opposed to like some fat goal that doesn't, makes no sense. So trust yourself. That's the bottom line. Okay. I got too much happening in the office here. But honestly, I know there's a lot going on and I'm only about halfway done. But if you are wanting all this written out, may I remind you that you have your copy of Dirty Lazy Keto, Get Started Losing Weight While Breaking All the Rules. Midway through the book, there's a 16-page shopping list in here. And it's not just like you have to buy these 16 pages of things. It's more like a directory where going forward, if you're at the store, you can go, oh, how many net carbs is that? Or I need some more ideas. You can flip through here and be like, oh yeah, I should add that to my list. Oh yeah, I should add that. I didn't know that was net carb. That was low net carb. Even better, it has the serving size, which a lot of websites don't have. It'll be like, oh yeah, eat beets. They only have blah, blah, blah net carbs. And you're like, what? It doesn't say how much. Is that a tablespoon? Is that a cup? What? This book has the serving size. That way it'll help you eat the right amount for that number of net carbs and not shortchange yourself, or worse, or better, go over, depending on how you look at it, right? So anyway, it's in there. So make sure you have your copy. It's a USA Today bestseller. It's available at every library in America. I know it is, because they can order them from another library if they don't have it. That's my freebie speech. You can also order it, which helps the whole Dirty Lazy Keto community. It helps me put on these videos and put all these programs together for you. And that would be through like Barnes & Noble, Amazon, or wherever you like to shop for books. Not eBay. That does not help me. It does not help keep this engine going. So, in all transparency. But you can always get these books free from the library. Keep that in mind. Free, free, free. We love the library. The library is our friend. I go there all the time myself because I'm cheap. Here's a fun item that for years I've been buying these at Walmart. And I would have to limit myself to when we'd go on vacation in Reno, Nevada. And we'd walk from the casino to the Walmart. And I would only buy them there. Now, they sell them all over the place. These are Hershey's sugar-free chocolate chips, but I like them so much. You know what I'm saying? I would just limit myself to only buy them when we went to this place, and we didn't go very often. And then I'd have to stretch them out before I'd go renew my little supply. I know that's kind of silly, but it's my trick. Now, yes, these this brand may have like maltitol or some weird stuff happening in there. And I get that. But personally, I'm okay with that because of the price. And I cook a lot. I bake a lot, especially with all of our cookbooks. I'm testing recipes and I'm making batches over and over again. So I'm okay with using maybe a less expensive, perhaps inferior product, perhaps, than, let's say maybe one of the more designer brands of low carb or sugar-free chocolate chips like Lily's, right? That we all know and love. And some of the competing brands. These are fabulous, also available at Walmart, but they might cost you a little bit more, right? So that's why I've been also using these. And I'm good like that. It's okay for me. You get to decide what's right for you. Don't listen to other people and don't let them boss you around and tell you what you have to eat and what you don't. I give you permission to eat your own types of foods on Dirty Lazy Keto. I got more in the cooler I got to reach. I'm going down. I'm going down. Hopefully I don't unplug my mic. Here we go. All right, let me pull out all these items. I'm going to stick it on my counter. Still with me? Okay. How many of you like energy drinks? Anyone? Do you have a favorite flavor? Do you have a favorite brand? Please share. My personal favorite is Bang Cotton Candy. Yes, I'm aware that this is super unhealthy and full of all sorts of trouble, but I'm okay with that. And that works for me. And I like the prices of this particular item at Walmart. I recommend it. It's delicious with a cocktail. Ooh. Okay, now we'll pivot back to something healthy so you don't judge me too much. Do you like artichokes? Do you know that this is an artichoke? I did not know what this was until I think I was 18 or 19. I'd never seen one before. And I was at a restaurant in Santa Barbara. And I was like, what are they eating? The leaves look so weird. And it was served, and I was mystified by this whole experience. And now I can't get enough of them. And they can be pricey, don't get me wrong. Walmart, though, I feel like out of all the places I shop, is one of the most affordable places to buy artichokes year-round. Second would be Costco. Both of them are hand in hand if they're not like on sale at a local store. But artichokes, give them a try. I should also do a video on that because I get asked a lot of questions about those. People are like, what do I do with it? I'm with you, sister. I'll make one of those for you. Put that in line. Put that on my list. Don't forget about your fresh herbs. This was surprising to me, I think, during my weight loss journey is how delicious fresh herbs are. I'd never really cooked with them before. You don't have to, but it certainly does make an impact in your cooking. And it's something that I've learned along my way to incorporate more fresh herbs like jalapenos, cilantro. It just makes food zing. My taste buds are so much more alive now that I'm not, just completely dousing them with sugar. I feel like I taste food better. I smell food better. Don't forget to pick up your green onions when you're at Walmart or wherever you are shopping today for your affordable keto diet groceries. Keep in mind that green onion is an easy substitute for white or purple onion, and it offers a lot less net carbs. And at first, my husband was like, you can't do that. You can't put these in that. We argue about weird food things all the time because that we're co-authors, right, of all the cookbooks. But I'm like, yes, you can. And if that saves a couple carbs here and there, then we're going to do it. And so what if it's weird or unheard of or untraditional? Why not? Just because it hasn't been done or wasn't done in your previous recipes doesn't mean you can't give it a try. Speaking of, if you're trying to put together meals that are more affordable, I do recommend you check out the Dirty Lazy Keto Dirt Cheap Cookbook. Dirt Cheap Cookbook. This is a fun one that you can get on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, local library, wherever you're a big reader. And what's fun about this book is every meal, every recipe can be made with $10 or less. That was our goal in mind, and it was a challenge for some of our fancy recipes that are in here. But they're delicious, and throughout the book, there's tons of tips on how to stretch your bottom dollar, because we want you to, stretch your money as far as it's worth, and lots of tips for, leftovers and reinventing meals and just being a better grocery shopper in general. So look for that. Okay, back to Walmart. Ooh, I'm going to give you a fun one. Here's a fun one. Okay. Now, in the beginning, remember I was like, you don't need any of these keto items? Well, I bought these for a podcast, a video I did for you guys about chips, and it was just a show and tell. And then they were here, so I ate them. Now I'm addicted, you guys. I cannot stop eating these. I'm driving to Walmart just to buy them. They're really good. So be careful if you start incorporating some of these deliciousness items like the Quest chips. Atkins also has a competing brand. There's a few of them. But man, you get hooked. It's like I'll be thinking about it. And they'll be like up here in the studio for a show and tell. And I'm like digging in my prop closet looking for them and like telling myself, oh, I'll just have one. Yeah, right. I'll eat the whole bag. So watch out. They do have a good price for these at Walmart. They have them individually sized and then in these mega bags. I don't even want to tell you where they're at because I'm worried you're going to go buy them all and then I won't find them. That's how crazy I am in love with these chips lately. And just so you know, these tend to be hidden in Walmart. I did find them the first time near like the back to school aisle. That's when I first found them. And then they moved over to the pharmacy area over in the diabetic section. So random. Hello, Quest chips are not for people just with diabetes. They're for me too. For everybody. Yeah. Delicious, right? I know. I couldn't say enough of good things about those. Depends on the day. You'll ask me tomorrow. I'll be like, I hate them. They're the devil. I'm obsessed. Right. I know. It is what it is. I'm real. I'm keeping it real. Do you have an item to share that I haven't covered? I hope that you'll share that in the comments because you know what I'm going to do? Sometimes I spin the wheel, right? And I go, ooh, let's give away a prize. You know how I always do that? Well, today I'm going to give away a copy of the Dirt Cheap Cookbook as my prize because I mentioned it's a great source of meal planning that's affordable with cost-saving tips. So leave a comment and then I'll pick some folks at random as winners. I know, right? And I'll send you the book and I'll even personalize it, write you a little note in the front because I want you to be excited about losing weight. I want you to be excited and as passionate as I am about making this work. It doesn't take special fancy stuff. It's regular food, right? Here's a fun snack that's low carb, keto friendly, and affordable. Now, yes, you can make your dips yourself, and I've got plenty of recipes for hot jalapeno artichoke dip. But you can also buy it at Walmart. Very affordable. And don't forget to get a bag of vegetables that are pre-washed, pre-cut, ready to eat. The reason why I say that, and yes, you can buy the regular, broccoli that's not, sorry, my watch is buzzing. Yes, you can buy the regular, broccoli or whatever, celery that's not washed. But it's been my experience that spending a little tiny bit extra on convenience tips like this, it makes you much more likely to eat the healthier food, right? Because it's there. There's no excuses. It's ready to go. You've got dip. You've got the vegetable. Money, right? It's done. There's no excuses. Literally, all you have to do is cut the top and you're ready to go. Conversely, if you're not wanting to eat these things raw, I love this microwavable packaging. You can see in the corner, this is so new. I swear it's like just in the last year. Maybe my eyes got better when I bought glasses, perhaps. But you honestly just put it in the microwave for 3 minutes and you've got a side dish ready for dinner tonight. Or you can just put this whole thing in a bowl, cover it with some cheese or salt, and you're ready to go. And you've got an afternoon snack that's super low carb. Easy peasy. Highly recommend it. Boom. Done. It's affordable, easy, and delicious, right? A couple more little things. I think I have like 4 items left. Don't forget, I'm going to tee up for you the next video on affordable meals, and I'll teach you how to make chicken nuggets in the air fryer in that video. But meanwhile, I think I've got 4 items left. Here's a fun one. We talked about the powdered Skittle Nerds water additives. Here's my other favorite that I'm hesitant to tell you about. These are the squirts from Walmart with no maltodextrin. So all of you that are dirty but kind of not dirty, and you're like, well, I want the water, but I don't want the powder. Okay, have you tried these? Because they're amazing. And they're very budget friendly. At my local grocery store, like half the size would be triple the cost. But at great value, they have orange, fruit punch, iced tea, lemonade. Look at me, I know them all. Grape, lemon, they have a lemon. Now I'm stressed out because I'm on the nose or whatever with this one. But anyway, lots of questions. All of them are good. Whatever one you find. Get the ones without caffeine though. Those are purple. Because caffeine is dehydrating. Okay, one more drink and one more product at Walmart to help you save money. Have you had the Milo iced tea? I've never found this anywhere else but at Walmart. So maybe you found it somewhere else. Yes, you can make your own tea, but it's just so fun to buy. And it comes in a gallon or in this little pint. And it's just cute. I like to buy it as a special treat for myself. They're 0 calorie, no sugar, and they're yummy. And last but not least, my friends, I want to give a shout out for Carb Quick. Yes, you can buy this online on Amazon, but also at a lot of Walmart stores. So if you haven't tried it yet, it's very fun. I have a whole video where I interviewed the CEO of Carb Quick. He's a friend of mine on the podcast. I could also link that up for you if you're curious, and made some show and tell recipes too for that video. But anyway, that's a lot of stuff, right? And the last but not least, I know I said last, but this one was small. I didn't see it. Have you tried the sugar-free Jell-O, the Walmart brand? It's like half the price of Jell-O brand, and it works just as good. So, did we do good? Pretty good, right? That was fast. I'm always talking, trying to go so fast. But I want you guys to save money, right? You can do keto diet groceries on a budget. It's possible. Yes, I'm goofing around and trying to be silly, but I'm mainly just trying to be enthusiastic for you and be passionate and entertaining. So that way, it makes losing weight fun. It's not so painful and so boring to talk about when you have like excitement and fun and show and tell. So that's why I'm doing this. Dirty Lazy Keto in particular is going to help you figure out the best foods you to eat to lose weight. It's not going to be the same as the person next to you or the person over here. I want to help customize the experience for you so that it's easy and fun and doable and affordable as well. You can do this. You can do this. And it's not going to cost you. You're not going to end up like a big sucker, right? The dollars are going to be thrifty. You can do this on a budget. You don't have to make special meals for anyone and, for yourself and then your family and be exhausted all the time. There's ways to do this that just make sense. So I'm going to help you through it. Please give the video a thumbs up in the comments. Hopefully you participated so I can pick somebody for a free book and also just so we can learn from one another. So I'm super happy that you were here. Wasn't that fun? Should we do a big round of applause? You can do this, you guys. You can do it. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you. With Dirty Lazy Keto, it makes this so much easier. So stick with me, guys. I'm always here for you. Make sure you're following on Instagram, subscribing on YouTube, going to the website and signing up for the free newsletter, right? This is going to work, and I'm going to help you every step of the way. So good job. Yay! Don't you love the hat? Love it. Very cute. I feel like Kid Rock with the hat on. A little bit. Maybe not.